Hello, get ready with me for a big sale. Yeah, I'm change and think of what story to tell you all today. This goes back to my freshman year of high school. I was 14, almost 15, and I had just moved to Florida a couple months prior. And I'd been going to this school there, and I honestly, I really like fit in really quick. I made like friends my first day of school, and I had a whole like friend group at a lunch table within the first day, which is like insane. And I absolutely love this school, and the only reason why I didn't stick it out was because I wasn't, so like my grandparents live in Florida, and my mom lives in Illinois. So I was originally going to school in Illinois, but the high school that I was going to was really just terrible. So I switched to homeschool until the second semester of high school, and then I moved to Florida with my grandparents to go to high school down there. And it was really hard on me because I didn't get to see my mom like for like a whole lot at all, like because she couldn't really come down there because like her work and stuff. So like I hadn't seen her like in a couple months, and it was kind of hard for me to talk to her. I'll call her a lot because like with her working, me being in school, and after school stuff, like it was just like our schedules did not work together at all. And so I didn't really get to talk to her a whole lot. Like I talked to her like a couple times a week and stuff, but it was just like I wasn't ready yet to be away from my mom like that. And yeah, because my mom's like my best friend. Like I love my mom so much, and so it was just like really hard on me. So after my freshman year, I ended up moving back to Illinois with my mom, but I still kept in touch with these friends. But anyways, so like I said, that's freshman year. Yeah, I made these friends, and I had, okay, we're gonna call this guy what's next to me? Necklace. There's this guy Necklace. I'm so sorry, these codes are terrible. Anyways, so yeah, there was this guy Necklace who sat on the table with me and my friends. He was like the second friend I made at school. Like we clicked really fast. And I had mentioned one time, because he was a baker, he loved to bake. Like he was always bringing stuff to school, and we loved him for it because he always felt like he cooked like good stuff. Like, oh my gosh, bro was actually like a pro baker. Like, no, the stuff he brought was always like fire. It was always so good. And I mentioned one time at our lunch table that I loved chocolate covered strawberries. And on my birthday, like a month after I had said, no, like 2 months after I had said this, like it had been a while. And he brought me for my birthday chocolate covered strawberries with a handmade card and like a little note, and it was so cute. He even like decorated them too, and I was like, stop. And then so yeah, and like a week after that, or no, that weekend, me and my friends all went to go watch the new Puss in Boots movie. Yes, a bunch of high schoolers went to go watch Puss in Boots. We listen and we don't judge, okay? And we had fun watching that movie too. So we listen and we don't judge. Yeah. So anyways, all my friends had brought in their boyfriends or girlfriends, and me and Necklace were single Pringles. So we just sat next to each other because everyone was sitting with like their boyfriend or girlfriend, and we were just complete loners. It was terrible. Anyways, so we're sitting watching this movie, and I eat my popcorn, and all of a sudden he puts his hand like this on like my armrest, and I thought it was because he wanted my popcorn. So I was like, oh, here, and I handed him my popcorn. I'm still so embarrassed about this to this day. And all my friends apparently caught the corner of their eyes, and they were like, Journey, why did you do that? And I was like, oh, I didn't realize he was trying to hold my hand. I didn't know, like, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I'm so sorry. I felt so bad, and I was like, wait, oh, then he was like, never mind. I was like, oh, Journey, you idiot. And then I was like, and I texted him afterwards, and I was like, okay, I like you, but I want to get to know you better. And then he was like, well, I'm kind of talking to this other girl right now, but like, if I end up not liking her like that, once I get to know her, but like, then I'll like talk to you. He was like,
but like, we can make a wholesome friend of benefits.
Let's just wrap this up. Yeah, like, nobody.
You had me, and then you lost me.
You're a freshman. We're freshmen. Let's just wrap this up. My mom. I'm sorry. I love Carnival. He's so funny. I've had
It's like my brother
stuck in my head for like a month. It won't get out of my head. I just have it MVP on loop. I can't. But yeah, so yeah, I was definitely like, what? You're joking. Please tell me you're kidding. I didn't say that, but I was like, fingers crossed he's gonna like text. Just kidding, you thought. Like, I was really hoping for that.
It didn't happen.
So yeah, yeah. So that was terrible. I was really embarrassed, and I felt so bad. But then he said that crap, and I was like, dude, like, you were literally winning in life, and then
You just decided, let me say some stupid crap.
yeah, and I actually kind of liked him. Like, I had been liking him, but like I didn't want to like say anything because like my dating life is not good. I have terrible luck with men. Terrible. I mean, awful. Absolutely terrible. Like,
On April Fool's, the biggest joke is my love life.
yeah. Like, it was not good. I was really like annoyed by this too. And I had this other like best friend. We're gonna call her. And she knows who she is. I think. I hope she knows. Like, so I had sixth period. I had these two best friends, And oh my gosh, my little besties, I love them so much. They made high school literally so fun. They made 6th period actually like livable, you know, because our teacher just really grossed me out. Anyways, so I had these two like best friends. We're gonna call them thing 1 and thing 2. Yeah, thing 1 and thing 2. That's what we're called. So thing 1, I think I was telling her about this, and I was like, oh, he literally had me and then he lost me. And yeah, I was like really like bummed out with it because I was like, dude, he's so sweet and like he actually listens. But now he has a girlfriend. But like I kind of like this other guy right now, anyways. But like I don't think he knows that. I don't know. He's been kind of like flirting. So I think he's been flirting with me. I don't know. I can't tell anymore. Because
everything now is just so casual.
I'm like, let's just wrap this up. Like no. Yeah, I kind of like this guy right now. I don't like no. Just because at this point I'm not even in charge of my own love life. It's that bad, y'all. I'm not even in charge of my own love life anymore. So yeah. But yeah, I kind of like this guy right now. But me and Nicholas are still really close. Like we're still good friends. Like I still text him and like see how him and his girlfriend are doing. Because like as long as he's happy, you know, if he's happy, that's what matters. Like, you know, I can put my feelings aside. Like yeah, so yeah, I can't really tell if this guy that I like right now will kind of like if he likes me. I kind of hope he doesn't see this so that way he's not like, hey yo. But I'm not gonna say his name. We'll just yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna call him what's next to me? Necklace 2.0? No, we're not gonna call him Necklace 2.0. Toothpaste. There we go. Toothpaste. Okay, so toothpaste. I can't really tell if he likes me or not because like I was snapping back and forth with toothpaste, and then he randomly sent me a kissy face, and then I was like, you know, past relationship trauma, or past situationship trauma, just love life in general trauma. I sent him I sent him 2 question marks because I really did not know what he meant by that, and then he was like, never mind. So man, I was like, oh my god, bro, you gotta be like just out front with me because I cannot take a hint. Like you just gotta say it. And so yeah, and I thought he was mad at me, but like he said that he forgot about it, but like I low-key did not believe him. But yeah. So then we were standing back again, and asked him what he was doing, and then he said he was just like laying in bed like watching stuff like that, and then he said me another kissy face. So I asked him back, and then he didn't say. So well, he like replied like what I said I was doing, and he's like fun. I don't think I said we know that I one that I did. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, I don't really know what's going on with that situation. I really don't. So I kind of like I liked him last summer when I first met him, and then I didn't see him for a while, and then this other guy told me he liked me, so I just kind of like tried to make myself forget about this other guy. Well, about toothpaste. I tried to forget about toothpaste. And then yeah, so like, and then like me and the other guy stopped talking because he was a jerk. And then I started liking toothpaste again, and then I told him, and that didn't really go well. But he had reasons, and you know they're really valid. So then like I slid back into the DM. Like my name is Joey Tribbiani from Friends, and I was like, how you doing? Yeah, and then we started talking again, and now I kind of like him again. And yeah, I don't know why. I just like I try to make myself forget about him. Like,
Grwm, you haven't seen him in almost a year.
And then my stupid brain goes, oh, like brain just shut up. But yeah, so that's that situation. And if you think you know who this is about, no, you don't.
Disrespectfully, zip your lips.
Don't. Okay. You saw this, and that's it. Okay. If you think you know who this is, you just. Oh, changing the subject that like my homies who know this person aren't being like, oh, like shut up. Actually.
Zip your lips. Stop talking. Don't say a word.
Okay. Anyways, changing the subject because yeah, this subject's way more interesting and way more important. My bestie, I love her so much. Our 2-year best friend anniversary is coming up on the last day of our girls camp. We became best friends at girls camp. And then yeah, on the last day of girls camp is our 2-year best friend anniversary, and I made her these open win letters because she doesn't have TikTok, so she won't see this. And if y'all know my bestie, do not tell her what her present is, okay?
Or I will fight you.
And I will not say hi. And then I asked her little brother what her favorite candy was, and I'm gonna get her that too. Ready for girls camp on Monday morning. I have to be at my church at 7:30 in the morning, and then we have to drive to our stake center, and then I don't know. And then after that, we have to drive to our camp, which is like 5 hours from where I'm at. But yeah, I'm not saying where it's at because people are weird. That's exciting. And then the day I get back home from camp, I'm literally getting into another car, and then I'm driving to Kentucky for I think a family reunion, and then I'm going to Florida for a month. And my sisters are also gonna be going down there. But like they're gonna be going down like on like one of my last weeks there. So my sister's mom is like my third mom. My little stepsister though, she's coming with me to Florida for a month. I love Florida. Florida is my happy place. I'm not saying where I'm staying though because again, people are weird. So that is the plans. And then so when I get back from Florida, like a week later, I have another summer camp, youth conference. Yeah. And then when I get back from youth conference, then I'm going to go stay with my sisters again for a week. What was I saying? Oh wait, dang it, that's life right now. And I'm almost getting ready. I don't know if I should post for get ready these story times or not. I don't really have a whole lot of stories to share. Okay, I'm already out of tools.